Hey friends, hey, it's Blake. I'm gonna try to hop on here and make one last video today. And today I want to talk to you about healing and something I've learned. This is just my opinion, okay? I have learned that, or my opinion is, you cannot truly heal if you're still in a relationship. I think being out of a relationship and healing now on my own has been the best thing that's ever happened to me. I truly believe that. I think when you're in a relationship and of course you have the normal things happening with a relationship, you got kids, you got work, you got stuff going on. I don't think you can truly sit in that healing, spot and truly take it all in and truly work on yourself than you can if you're in a relationship, And it has been absolutely a blessing to me to be alone, to be honest with you. I feel like I have grown so much in the past several months specifically. And I attribute that to being alone and doing this healing for myself, right? I think I made a video on you can't love someone if you don't love yourself. And that's true about trust. You can't trust someone if you don't trust yourself. And you have to learn to trust yourself in a healing journey too, because, in my case, I made two bad decisions of relationships that turned out to be, terrible partners that were very hurtful and abusive and things, etc. And I made those bad choices. And, I kind of second guess myself, at times, right? You know what I'm saying? So you have to learn to trust yourself again before you can honestly move forward into another relationship. And, I was thinking, gosh, well, my triggers were just harmless little things, right? No, guys, it doesn't matter the magnitude of what you take into that relationship, okay? Whether it's stuff, you have a big suitcase of baggage or you got a little duffel bag of a couple things, right? It doesn't matter. That partner does not deserve to have your baggage in that relationship, right? So to me, my two things to me are just as big as someone that had a bunch of big things, that were hurtful, and when you learn it that way and you learn that it doesn't matter what the two things are or the major things are, it's still hurt for that partner that you love, right? That you claim to love. So I encourage you in your next relationship to make sure that you're healed, but do it when you take time for yourself, okay? Really dive deep into your healing journey. I'm reading a great book that maybe I'll share later on. I'm not finished with it yet, but it has been amazing about forgiveness to people who've hurt you and smear campaigns and things like that. It's been something that I've needed personally. That has been a beautiful book that I hopefully can share later on down the road with you when I'm finished with it. But it's really good. And, get involved with some support groups. I've got a support group that's been wonderful for me too. And there's all kinds of things out there to help you so that you're not alone in your healing journey. You just don't want to hurt someone else, your partner. I guess that's the main thing is don't hurt and get into a relationship and take something that can hurt someone else, right? Because that's not love. You cannot tell someone you love them if you're hurting them with past damage and past baggage. That's not love. That's being selfish. That's letting your heart and your feelings be in the driver's seat and not caring about her own feelings, and she doesn't deserve to be hurt by your past baggage and past hurt. Nobody does. So I just encourage you to take time for yourself. Make sure that you really dive deep into a great counselor, a great book, or support group. Really take some time to heal, and I promise you're going to be so happy. I'm truly, I want to say I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life, but I'm still growing. I still have a ways to go. I'm not quite there yet, but I am truly seeing things so differently now, and just loving who I am and loving who I'm becoming and loving the person that I am. I feel like my heart and my character has always been beautiful, but now the healed version of me that I know that I can offer my next partner is something that I feel so wonderful. Like when I meet her, it's like, I've waited for you. I'm making sure that I'm giving you someone who's healed with a healed, beautiful heart to give you. And it's going to be so good to you, right? And take care of you. And you're never going to have to worry about two triggers that I was cheated on and caused me to hurt. You're not going to have to worry about that. That I promise. And I'm going to talk to you with loving kindness and be so good to you. And when you start to see it like that, and you start to know that, hey, I'm healing to be this beautiful man or this beautiful person, it changes everything, and it makes you look at things so differently, not in just relationships, but in my personal life. Like, I found my relationships with my coworkers have been beautiful over the last, 4 or 5 months or so now. And I don't know, to me, it's just special. It's so beautiful. And I just, every day it keeps getting better and better, and I keep learning and growing, and I just appreciate you going on this journey with me. And I hope I'm able to help you in some way with some dating advice or mistakes I've made, things I've learned. But just don't be that guy that has to go back to the relationship and, hey, please give me another chance. I'll change. I'll do this and do that. No, it's never going to work. You're never going to do it. You're just being hurt, and you don't want to be alone, and you're dealing with the hurt. You got to take time to heal, right? You can't cover it up with a Band-Aid, because eventually the facade is you're going to see the real self. The real hurt is going to come through again. And don't hurt your partner with that. Make sure you're healed. Make sure you're giving yourself a solid person to that new partner, right? You want you to have that strong love, not weak love. And an unhealed man gives weak love, right? So join me in healing, and let's make sure we give our new partners strong love, okay? And I appreciate you joining me on this channel, and just being a part of it with me, and going with me on this little healing journey and my little channel. It means so much to me. And stay tuned. I hope to get a couple more videos uploaded here soon. Okay. Thank you, guys.